were flickering and dying in the oxygen-deprived air, and the darkness was total. The Iron City had been successfully turned loose. Octavian, observing the operation from the high ridge, noted the cessation of smoke from the upper vents. The mountain is holding its breath, he remarked to Agrippa. Now we wait for the exit. He understood that the pressure building inside the complex was not just atmospheric, but psychological. The Han garrison was being compressed by terror. They would have to explode outward or perish. He ordered the Legio Nova to form up at the base of the debris ramp, not in a siege formation, but in a reception matrix, a concave kill box designed to catch a desperate, disorganized sortie. The geopolitical fallout of this operation was the validation of the total war doctrine. Octavian had demonstrated that there was no sanctuary from Roman engineering. He had proven that he was willing to destroy the prize to defeat the enemy. The industrial capacity of the THN, choked with smoke and corpses, was effectively ruined. The economic war was won. The mines would not produce steel for the Han Empire for years, even if the Romans withdrew the next day. The subterranean front was the final negation of the Han defensive strategy. They had traded space for time and then terrain for security, but Rome had conquered the terrain and stolen the time. The chapter concluded with the first signs of the inevitable rush. The heavy iron gates of the main adit, which had been sealed from the inside by the defenders, began to shudder. The sound of frantic hammering and the grinding of stone echoed from behind the metal. The pressure cooker was about to burst. The Roman centurions blew their whistles, and the heavy infantry locked their shields. The war of the dark was ending. The war of the sword was about to return to one final bloody fight. The enemy was coming out, not to conquer, but to breathe. The detonation of the containment situation within the Taichung mining complex occurred at the hour of the moment, signalled not by a tactical command, but by the physiological breaking point of 5,000 human organisms deprived of oxygen. The logic of asphyxiation had overridden the logic of defense.
Meet the next generation of Autodesk Assistant, powered by Autodesk AI. Need clarity? Assistant surfaces the insight before you even ask. Facing a deadline? Assistant clears the noise so you can focus on the priorities. Looking to reduce risk or waste? Assistant helps you find a better path. This isn't automation for its own sake. This is intelligence that works with you, learns from you, and gets out of your way when you're in flow. So engineers can make smarter products, contractors can minimize risk in real time, and artists can create without friction to deliver faster. Together, we're changing what's possible and what's expected.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The Han garrison, trapped in the subterranean galleries, now flooded with sulphurous smoke and carbon monoxide, ceased to function as a military hierarchy and reverted to a collective biological imperative, the acquisition of land. The strategic intent of the break was not to defeat the Roman siege lines or to re-establish a defensive perimeter. It was a ventilation sortie, a frantic